Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah, my dear students, welcome. Our lesson today about algebraic fraction function. What is the algebraic fraction function? The algebraic fraction function in the form of b of x over f of x, where b of x and f of x are two polynomial functions. The domain of the function n of x اللي هو b of x over f of x is r minus set of zeros. يبقى الدومين بتاع fraction function هو r minus set of zeros بتاع الدينومينيتور. Let's see example number 1. Identify the domain of each of the following algebraic fraction function and find n2 and n-2. Let's see. Number 1, n of x equal x plus 3 over 4. Okay. The denominator is constant function, so there is no zeros of this function. So the domain of this fraction function is R. Number 2, n of x equal 5 over x minus 2. If we put x minus 2 equals 0, so x equal 2. So the domain of this fraction function is R minus set 2. If we want to get n2, we cannot find it because 2 there is no 2 in the denominator. In the domain يبقى n2 equal undefined, but n of negative 2 equal 5 over negative 2 minus 2 equal negative 5 over 4. Another example, n of x equal x minus 2 over x power 3 plus 9x. Okay, put x power 3 plus 9x equals 0. We get x as a common factor. It will be x power 2 plus 9 equals 0. So x equals 0 or x power 2 plus 9 equals 0. There is no zeros of this bracket. So the domain of this function is R minus set of zeros. f of 2 equal 2 minus 2 over 2 power 3 plus 9 times 2 equal 0 over 8 plus 18 equal 26 equal 0. And f negative 2 equal negative 2 minus 2 over negative 2 power 3 plus 9 times negative 2 equal negative 4 over negative 8 plus negative 18 equal negative 26. In the simplest form equal 2 over 13. Okay, let's see another example. If n of x equal x power 2 over x power 2 minus 4. Taking x power 2 minus 4 equals 0, so x power 2 equals 4, so we're getting the square root to both sides. It will be x equal positive or negative 2. So the domain of this function equal r minus 2 and the negative 2. So we cannot find 2 f2 and f of negative 2 because 2 and the negative 2 is not in belong to the domain. يبقى هنا f of 2 is undefined and f of negative 2 also undefined. Okay, let's see another title about this lesson is common domain. The common domain of some algebraic fractions equals r minus set of zeros of the denominators of this function. Let's see example to this title. Find the common domain for each of the following. Okay, we have here n1 and n2. n1, put x equals 0. So the domain 1 equal r minus set 0. Okay, another one. Put x power 3 minus 125 equals 0. So x power 3 equal 125. So x equal cubic root 125 equal 5. So d2 equal r minus set 5. Okay. So the common domain of these two fractions function is r minus 0 and 5, the common domain. Another example. If n1 equal x minus 3 over 4 and n2 equal x power 2 plus 1 over x power 2 plus 2x plus 1. If we put 4 equals 0, we can find the domain. So the domain of this fraction function d1 equals r. But if we put x power 2 plus 2x plus 1 equals 0, this bracket is called, or this expression is called perfect square. It will be x plus 1 all power 2 equals 0. So getting inside the bracket equals 0, يبقى x plus 1 equals 0, يبقى x equals negative 1. So the d2 equal r minus negative 1. Okay, يبقى common domain of these two fraction function is r minus negative 1. Another example. Here we have three fraction function. We have three fractions function. هنجيب كل دومين لوحده وبعد كده نجيب common domain مع بعض هما التلاتة. Put x power 2 minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Factorize the expression into two brackets. X of x, 3 of 2, negative negative. Every bracket equals 0, it will be x equal here 3 and here equals 2. So d1 equal r minus 3 and 2. The second fraction, put x power 2 minus 9 equals 0. So x power 2 equals 9. So x equal positive or negative 3. So d2 equals r minus 3 and negative 3. The third fraction, x power 2 plus x minus 2 equals 0. Factorize this expression into two brackets, x of x, 2, 1, positive, negative. When this bracket equals 0, so x equal negative 2. And this bracket equals 0, so x equal 1. Therefore, d3 equals r minus negative 2 and 1. So the common domain of these fractions together is r minus 3, 2, 3, sorry, negative 3 عشان 3 not repeated, negative 3, negative 2 and 1. The last drill about this lesson is find the common domain of these two fractions. Okay. The first fraction, taking the denominator x power 2 plus 5x equals 0. Taking x as a common factor, it will be x plus 5 equals 0. So x equals 0 or x equals negative 5. So the first domain equal r minus 0 and negative 5. The second fraction, taking the denominator x power 2 plus 10x plus 25 equals 0. Factorize this expression into two brackets, x of x, 5, 5, positive, positive. Every bracket equals 0, it will be x equal negative 5 additive inverse of 5. So the D2 equal R minus negative 5. So the common domain of these two fractions is R minus 0 and negative 5. Okay, thank you.